It is a Rumble Rant Friday. Soon to be a Super Chat. I bet you next Friday we'll have a Super Chat Friday, Chris. What do you think?
I mean, probably. Like we crossed over 1,000 subs. You guys are awesome.
We cleared all the analytics. We're just waiting on YouTube to catch up. Like we have to get 3,000 watch hours. We're at like 6,000. And it's like, hey guys, can I apply yet? Like we cleared. Yeah, we're at 5.4K. And it still says we only have 1170. It's like, dude, we have over 5,000. Come on, let's go. Fucking YouTube. But hello.
What happened?
I don't know. Pat was playing a video. He's over there watching porn, I think. Anyways, it's a Rumble Rant Friday and a great day to have a great day. I'm excited to do a show with you today, Chris. I'm in a great mood.
I think you said it's going to be 70 degrees out there?
Yeah, but you can't tell me nothing. I'm in shorts and tank tops for the next 6 months. Fuck out of here. I am so ready. So ready. Yeah, it's going to be 71 today. We literally, Justine and I went to the gym. And I walked outside. I was like, oh, thank God. The clocks changed this weekend. We're here. We made it.
Well, you know what's messed about the clock changing today. And I'm glad that another minority has to go through this. Today, I believe, is International Women's Day. And International Women's Day is going to get 23 hours, the shortest day of the year.
No. It's Sunday.
Oh, well, no, International Women's Day is whatever day that it's 23 hours.
Is it really?
Yeah.
So it would be Sunday then, because Sunday it goes from, it'll go from 1:59 to 3 a.m.
Boom, 23 hours for International Women's Day. Welcome to the club. I mean, we only get 28 days for Black History Month. That's why I celebrate the decade.
It's kind of fucked up. That's the day they give them, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, but if they fix that day and don't fix Black History Month, what are we doing?
Yeah.
Am I right? Are you fact checking me? This is like a Pat thing. Fact check me, I think.
I don't know.
What, National Women's Day?
Yeah. Have you ever seen the LeBron meme, Zach? Where he's like, first of all, International Women's Day.
No. National Women's Day is Sunday, August 9th.
Wow, I was way off.
What the fuck made you think it was Sunday?
I heard it on the radio today.
Chris.
All right, hold up. There's National Women's Day, and then there's International Women's Day, which is March 8th.
So it's International Women's Day.
Yeah, International Women's Day. That's what I said.
I looked up National Women's Day.
Okay, so I was right after all this.
Hey, we're not saying fuck those bitches to just the domestic ones. We're saying to all of them. Worldwide. Fuck them bitches.
Women worldwide get one less hour. I knew I was right, or else I got lied to crazy on the radio. But this is a football show.
I was going to say, though, you're a former radio guy that used to lie your ass off on the radio. Oh, there's a wreck on 71.
There was always a wreck on 71. And I thought about 71 today, dude, because that's where Myles Garrett got pulled over.
I know, dude. Another ticket. Cam told me this morning. Hey, plays fast, drives fast, fucks fast. Gotta love him.
Right. Hey. No, and honestly, like I would lie about
Browns and 6.
Browns and 6. Myles Garrett, Flash Garrett, Garrett Wilson, don't matter.
Jesus.
Oh, but how the fuck are you, Chris? We're already off the rails. This is gonna be a fun one. I can already tell.
Dude, I'm good. What's new? I had a London fog this morning.
Oh, there you go.
Do you know what that is? Me either, but it was fucking hitting, and I only got it because it was foggy this morning when I pulled in the Starbucks.
Oh, there you go.
It cracked me out. It's like, I think it's high caffeine. It's got to be, bro. That's when I texted you and Pat, like, hey, can I do Pound Town? I need to yell at the mic.
Yeah, you literally texted me this morning. Can I do Pound Town? I was like, yeah, I don't care. You can. Go ahead. Have at it. Oh, big tournament this weekend. Midwest Menace Elite taking over Pittsburgh. We got to get it done. We got to win the tournament. After how we did in Indy, we added two legit players. We had practice last night, and they are legit.
Mm-hmm.
This kid Max and Abe from Berlin High School. I need to have my roster here so I can promote them more. But we're gonna be for real. Like we worked on our defense for like an hour last night because our offense is cooking. If we can get our defense going, watch out. It's gonna be fun, man. I'm excited. 4:00 Saturday, first game going into Pittsburgh. If you're in Pittsburgh, come find me. I don't know where I'm staying at a Marriott. I'm sure there's a million of them. But
oh hell yeah,
it's gonna be a blast. Yeah, Justine and I have a date tonight. It's gonna be a fun weekend.
Oh, you got a day planned. All right, let's do the show then so we can
let's do a show. Let's just skip over that comment. Lucas, let them know what time it is, Bubba. It is. They need to level up.
I think we have some freaks in Menace Army.
I'm okay with that. Go watch the fucking film. But I appreciate you for riding with us, Menace Army. Menace out. Let's get to the show.
Okay, honestly, I'm gonna need Pat a little bit for this one. So Miami, Zach, is 30-0.
Yeah.
And there's talk that they don't deserve to get in the tournament for whatever reason because their schedule's not tough enough. The AD came out and said, this is messed up. People are trying to make it seem like we don't deserve to be in the tournament, even though we're beating everybody down. And we tried to schedule tougher games, but nobody wanted to play us.
Right.
And then a reporter from Miami of Ohio was like, all right, let me pull your card a little bit. And Freedom of Information Act, they pulled and got the request of all the plays they try to play. They tried to play some big dogs, and nobody wanted to play them. Pat, are they really in danger of not making the tournament, or just more of a flashy headline? Because they're going to make the tourney, right?
Well, if they the big thing that, because obviously you need to win your conference tournament.
Yeah, that's like an auto lock. That's an auto bid, right?
Yeah. There's talk, if they finish the regular season undefeated, but then lose in the MAC conference tournament, they may not make it.
That's
an
bullshit.
auto bid, which
super messed up.
How many teams get in? 68?
68 now, yeah.
Yeah, stop it. A fucking 30-0 team? I don't like. I mean, trust me, I'm of the world where I don't believe a group of 5 teams should play in the college football playoffs. Football and basketball are very different.
Very different.
I mean, we've seen Florida Gulf Coast, UMBC, like Loyola. Like, we've seen some little ass schools go on runs. Like basketball, well, 2 things. One player can change an entire team, right?
Bingo.
Like, we've seen it with multiple big time players where it's like, oh, they have Steph Curry. Well, fuck. They're going to be in the Sweet 16 now because they have Steph Curry. The other guys are okay, but the other side of it is these teams in a world where guys, they're one and done all the time. These teams like Miami of Ohio that are like, probably, I would imagine, didn't even look it up. They're probably a veteran team. They've been playing together for a while.
Mm-hmm.
Got a bunch of seniors. They're a very, very, very well coached, great basketball team. Like, they absolutely should get in. That's just garbage. I think if they lost their remaining games, they should still get in.
I agree. Like, 30-0 is not
30-0 is
easy.
insane.
That's like here we go.
And it's not Penn State like ducking away from good games and scheduling shitty games. Like, they tried to play better games. No one, what the fuck you want them to do? Everyone said no.
Literally, the teams that said no, Pitt said no, BYU said no, Kansas said no, Ohio State said no.
They beat the fuck out of Ohio State, I bet.
I'll tell you what, they probably would. And this is no shade at Ohio State. Ohio State does not have a good defense. Miami, Ohio, and what makes them so fun to watch, I've watched probably their last 10 or so games once they were kind of the last 3 remaining unbeaten teams. Their offense is fucking legit. Ready for this? They have 7 players that average double-digit points per game.
That's crazy. They hoop for they play really fast, Pat. That's their thing.
They play fast, yeah. And their offense efficiency, I just pulled it up. They're top 20 in the country. Here's some of the teams that they're in the same, mark with offensive efficiency wise: Illinois, Purdue, Duke, Arkansas, Michigan, Alabama, Gonzaga, Florida, Arizona.
But Pat, quality of opponent. Hey, it's 2026. I don't know if anyone else paid attention since the new year rang. This shit don't matter anymore. I think they can win it all. I just watched Indiana win a national championship in football.
Yeah.
Fuck out of here. You'll tell me Miami can't win it all, because 2 years ago, everyone they probably would have called the cops and was like, hey, there's a mentally ill guy down here. I'm worried he might shoot someone. If you said Indiana's going to win a national championship in the next 2 years, they literally, people would call the cops like, hey, this dude's on something or he's mentally ill. And they just won it all.
Yeah, they just won it all. They won the whole thing. Wire to wire. Like, didn't lose a game.
No. I beat the shit out of everybody.
Yeah, that's facts. Beat the shit out of everybody except for Ohio State and Miami, which is nuts. College Football Reddit said that we're going to see this trend more in college football as well. P4 teams are going to play fewer strong G6 teams, limiting the chance to have the quote-unquote super special G6 team, and P4 teams will then hold the strength of schedule against the G6 teams and advocate against college football playoff bids. I don't know how true that is. I think that if a P6 school or a G6 school goes wire to wire, even if they play a shitty schedule, I think they'll get in. I don't think we have to worry about that.
68 motherfucking teams that get in. You can't tell me they're not one of the best 68 teams in the country if they go 30-0.
Well,
no, I agree. But I'm just talking about like the football.
19th right now. It's
yes. And I don't know much, but I believe 19th is within 68.
I agree. Honestly, I thought that this thing being drummed up like they weren't going to make it was more for the sake
it's gotta
of
be
story and not for the sake of what's real.
It's got to be.
Well, the problem is you're going to get the fan base for whatever team is part of that last four out, right? Like we saw with North Carolina made a big deal about this a couple of years ago because of the name. They feel like they should automatically be included. A lot of people are saying, I believe it's Auburn this year. They did a blind resume thing where it was like, this team is 30-0, blah, blah, blah. And then this team is say 16-14, but they have a lot of money, blah, blah, blah. They play in a tough conference. But to me, I think it's, where is it? The Bubble Watch. I think it's so Auburn is the team that I think was what is Auburn's? Auburn is 16-14.
Okay.
So it's like, do you put 16-14 Auburn in?
No.
Yeah, no shot. No shot.
Like,
I'm sorry.
We need to stop normalizing the conversations of like letting big conference teams in that didn't have success in the regular season over teams that did have success. Like the only criteria for any postseason tournament in any fucking sport, I don't care if it's 7U soccer, if there's 5 teams, 10 teams, 4 teams, 6, the best 4 teams get in. In basketball, it's 68. The best 68 teams get in. That's it.
Dude, real quick. Program entitlement is so cringe. I think it's so cringy because like when you see like program entitlement, and I would think about it like if I was a player, Zach, all you're doing is essentially riding some predecessors' meat, thinking that you should get there too. And it's like, look, if I played at Ohio State and we lost 3 games in a year, and I'd be like, well, we're Ohio State. Like, or we lost 4 games and I wanted to be in the 12-team playoff. Like, look at us, we're Ohio State. It's like, damn, like, yeah, we're Ohio State, but I'm not Justin Fields. That's why we lost those 4 games.
Yeah.
Like riding meat so hard that you think you should be in for future games based on the players of your past is A, disappointing, B, super cringy. Third part of it is like if I was a past player and you're using my name for you to get in when you underachieved, it's like it's so lame.
It is.
It so
absolutely
lame.
is.
And also, like, here we go. So, like, if you look at Auburn, like Auburn's the team that's getting compared to them a lot. They played out of conference games against Houston, Michigan, Arizona, Purdue, lost all 4 of them. So, like, I get it from that perspective. But, dog, in SEC play, they've lost 7 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, and look,
it's just like it's wild, isn't it? Like, I mean, I know football is obviously they play 1 game a week. So they play 12 games. I think basketball they play like 30, right?
31 regular season.
31. They play 31 regs. And Miami is 30-0. They're 30-0.
But put this into perspective. In football, you can lose 2 games as a Power 5 team, especially in the Big Ten and SEC, and pretty much guarantee you make the playoffs, right? 2 games. Mm-hmm. If you lose a third, basically everyone's saying, hey, you got no argument here. You might get in, but you got no argument. You can't argue. You lost 3. In basketball, that equates to 5 losses. 16.7% of your games. You can lose 5 games. If you lose 5 games, you're in. If you lose more than 5, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
It's even, I'll double it. I say, just because of the landscape of things, I'd say 10 games. If you lose 10 games or fewer, you're automatically in.
Well, because it's not a 12-team playoff, right? It's 68.
Exactly.
So, yes. But, I mean, if we want to be for real, hold them to a football standard.
Mm-hmm.
Losing 5 games in a regular season in basketball is the same as going 10-2 in football. This is what it is.
No, I mean, trust me, I'm with it. And I'm more, honestly, like, wanted to kind of pivot to football. It's like, if we start seeing this trend in football where strong G5 teams can't schedule P4 teams, would you be okay with an undefeated, I guess, G6 team that ran the table but didn't have anybody in the top 50 in their schedule? Would you be okay with them getting one, not 2, one of the spots, especially if they attempted to schedule a tough opponent and couldn't?
Yeah, and because the key point here is there's 68 motherfucking teams that get in. If it was a 12-team basketball playoff, I'd be like, sorry, guys.
No, I'm talking about in the 12-team college football. I'm talking about in football.
I'm not okay. There's 12 teams. Now,
well, what if Boise State, the year that here we go, what if a Boise State level team went wire to wire and they beat everybody and they were top 25 in every major metric, but they didn't play anybody in the top 50, but they tried to, and a bunch of schools canceled. Would you be okay holding them out too, or would they be warranted of one of the spots, one of the at-large spots?
I mean, they probably would warrant giving them a spot, but I go back to what I always say every year. I'd have to watch their film. Like, how good are they actually?
Okay.
Like you can see it on film.
You can see it on film.
Bro,
the committee can't see shit on film. They don't know what
I'm saying someone can. I can. Like if they got the right people making the decision. But and also football is very different from basketball. But I mean, I
think that's more what I'm referring to. Because look, if a team like Tulane went wire to wire and they tried to schedule Notre Dame or they tried to schedule Georgia and they canceled. They said no, we don't want it. Well, and Notre Dame loses 3 games. And it's like between Notre Dame and Tulane's undefeated. I'm okay with giving it to Tulane because they tried to schedule you guys, and you guys said no. So you guys clearly think they're good enough to give
you know what I think the real problem is? We let the schools schedule their schedules.
100% agree. This is the best
bullshit.
We've ever had.
We should have like the whoever it is, the NCAA, the the conference by conference, they should set everyone's schedules. Like they should say, hey, Ohio State, here's your conference schedule. This year, in a lottery, you drew Alabama as your Power 5 crossover, and then your 2 Group of 5 games are Akron and Boise State. Like, and just pick out of a fucking hat.
Yeah,
I mean, you set the schedule so that like just look at like some of the teams that are ducking and dodging and canceling series, and it's like it's the problem we have in sports is there's no uniformity. Why are we going to hold Miami of Ohio accountable for something they tried to not do? They tried to play better teams. No one would play them. That shouldn't be allowed. Oh, you're scared? We are trying to find evaluation points. We're trying to evaluate every team for postseason play. Fuck you, Pitt. You don't want to play them. We need to see that to see how good they are and see how good you are. And I think that's the number one thing that I advocate for is schools should not make their own schedule because you're seeing it in college football too. Oh, no. Schedule all cupcakes. And then if you go, what is it? You got 9 conference games. If you go 7-2 in conference, you're making the playoffs because you played fucking Youngstown State, Florida A&M, and Central Connecticut. Congrats.
And I think you could do it like even kind of to add further to it. I think if the College Football Playoff Committee, if all these teams had 2 blank weeks to open the year, right? And say you are Boise State a couple years ago, you know you have a really good team. You submit to the committee, hey, we would like to play one of these 3 schools. Can you approve one? And it's not up to Oregon. Oregon doesn't get to be like, no, we don't want to do it. And the committee's like, no, we're approving you playing Oregon this week. I think that would be a good way to do it because that way, if a like early on in the year, if a G5 team feels like they have a shot, then good, go submit a bid to play one of the big dogs who have an open out of conference game because we get cases where I don't have exact names. We get cases where like what was it? Oh, Appalachian State after they beat Michigan, they couldn't schedule anybody. No. Nobody wanted any part, and they would submit every year to go play somebody. Nope. But we're okay with playing Our Lady of the Elms and a bunch of high school teams and Bishop Sycamore. But no, we won't play Appalachian State. So for me, that's how I would do it. If like you feel like you have a good team and you want playoff consideration, you submit to the committee. Hey, playoff committee. Hey, look, we have this opening week. We would like to approve us playing, either Arkansas, Duke, Florida State, or Florida.
But what's to stop every team from doing that? Like, how does the committee then decide?
I'm telling you, dude, we could do it in a day. You get one of those fucking bingo things that you should spin it with the balls.
The lottery.
We literally go conference by conference. You only have to. It's 3 weeks in football and basketball. It's probably more. And Chris, you, me, and Pat could sit down. We come in at 8 a.m. We'd be done by 3 p.m.
Oh yeah.
Just pick out of it. All right, let's go. We got Ohio State, and you go to first. You have every Power 4 conference. You say, all right. Or a Power 4 one and a Group of 5 one. You say, all right, they got to play one Power 5 school.
It's matchmaking.
It's Baylor. Got it. It's Baylor this year. And you can even do it home and home. Like, all right, the next 2 years are done for Power 5. And then you go to the Group of 5 and pick 2 teams out and just make it randomized and make it where they don't have a say because you have these teams that are just like cupcaking their fucking way to try to make the playoffs in football. And in basketball, you have teams that don't want to play the Appalachian State of basketball. It's just garbage.
I guess my only pushback is I almost don't want it random. I don't want it. Like I want a team that feels like they can beat one of these guys and we want to be in playoff consideration to like be in this bracket. I don't want Akron to be in the ping pong ball thing.
No, but my point is, Akron's you need those schools to have those revenue games where they go on the road in the shot and they get paid to play.
Well, no, and
so
I think we
cares?
can get those revenue games. Like here we could get a revenue game and pair up Akron with Arkansas because neither of them are going to like really impact the playoff landscape at all. But I wouldn't want like Akron and Georgia and then Arkansas getting Appalachian State. Like I would want like the coaches that feel good and are doing this for the playoffs to almost be in a separate pile. To like get good teams. And that makes it definitely more difficult and cloudy than your
bias involved in that.
And there's so much unknown, right? Like teams get better, like transfer portal, like you just don't know really who's like you might have an idea.
But I would argue that if you're not going to be a playoff contender in a MAC type.
I mean, I don't know that you do always.
Really? I think you do, but also I grew up rooting for Akron.
Always. I mean, who thought Indiana was going to be a playoff team 2 years ago in football?
No, but I guess they're a P4. So like we're already going to see them against this group of P4 schools. So like I guess I think about like I like here we go. Did Tulane being good last year surprise you at all?
I mean, no, because they were good the year before and they brought a lot back. I get it. That's what I'm saying. Most of the time you can, but there's plenty of examples of teams that weren't very good, and the next year you're like, oh fuck.
Here we go. James Madison from this year. They lost everyone from the Kurt Signetti thing.
Wait a second. No. I will not even grant you JMU because the year before they put belt to fucking ass against North Carolina against a P4 team.
No, but it's one game. It's like, how much do you wait?
Dude, whenever you see a P4 team, like after Signetti leaves, putting up 70, a G6 school putting up 70 on a P4 school and all those guys returning, you could absolutely tell that JMU was going to be fringe top 25 last year.
Yeah, but they were still an 8-4 football team with a group of 5 schedule.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but they returned everybody. Like we saw that coming. They were good even after Signetti left.
They definitely. It's not like they fell off, but
yeah, here we go. Maybe I'm a sick fuck, but James Madison being good a year ago did not surprise me at all. Did it surprise either one of you in this room?
No, but like Boise, Ashton Gentry's Boise year. I mean, Boise State
one was surprising. Yes,
that's what I'm saying. So you don't always know, but it doesn't matter. The moral of the story is, I don't care if it's like calculated and selected or randomized. Just don't leave it up to the schools. They have a vested interest in not losing games. We want to evaluate. They want to win.
Yeah.
So why think about it? It'd be like the Hunger Games, right? All right, Chris, you got picked for the Hunger Games. Now you get to go pick the other 12 people that are going to the woods. You're going to pick a bunch of fucking blind and retarded people. That's not fun. 100%. That's not fun for us to watch.
No,
it doesn't tell us that you're a badass.
No. That would be fun for y'all to watch.
It might be. But I'm just saying, like,
am I mic'd up?
Absolutely, you are.
That's fun.
It's got to be. The school shouldn't have control. That's just
I agree. I guess I just like want the places that care about their football team. Here we go. Like North Dakota State University, they're always going to care. Like they care about that kind of thing, and they invest so much in football. So I'd want those teams. But again, like we both agree we don't want the schools, the big dogs, to have full control.
That's all that matters,
because they squeeze out, and then they use you didn't play anybody. Well, it's like, well, no shit, you wouldn't let me play you.
Right? Who are we supposed to play?
Yeah, we were trying to play you. What the fuck? You mean we didn't play anybody? So anyway, I do want to get a commercial break. This is a great topic.
Walk it like I talk it.
Hey, are you watching the WBC, Zach?
What the fuck is the WBC?
It's the World Baseball Classic. It's Olympics, but baseball.
No.
I woke up at 5 a.m. for a hate watch. It didn't go well. Shohei Otani hit a grand slam during my 5 a.m. hate watch.
Hey, best player in baseball right there.
Best player in Japan for sure.
No, he's the best player in baseball.
He's not the best player in baseball.
He almost hit with a cycle.
He absolutely is.
Why? You said he would do it.
Why?
Yeah.
Because he's a pitcher in the major leagues
Not anymore.
and one of the best hitters.
He's a fake demon. He doesn't even pitch for Japan. If you don't pitch for your country, are you really a pitcher?
Like, I don't know how people take you serious if you can't admit he's the best player in baseball.
Because the numbers tell me that he's not. Like, there's
That's
such a big gap.
I didn't say he was the best hitter.
That's actually a great point you made there.
He's the best player.
No, here's the thing. He's not the best right fielder.
Again, didn't say that.
Yeah,
He's
I know, but it's like
overall player in baseball.
It's like Otani isn't a top 15 pitcher and he's a top 3 hitter.
It would literally be like if
why do you say he's not a top 15 hitter?
No, he's not a top 15 pitcher.
Why do you say he's not a top 15 pitcher?
Because he's not a top 15 pitcher right now. and Aaron Judge is a top 1 right fielder and a top 1 hitter. Can we just commercial break? I don't want to defend the GOAT right now.
I'm just here to tell you, be like if Tom Brady was also Ed Reed.
Yeah.
Literally, like Tom Brady, 80-yard drive, touchdown pass, fucking go up by 7, and then goes back out on defense and intercepts the fucking quarterback, and then drives down again and scores. Like, it's just not even a conversation.
A more realistic.
Hey, Otani, best player in baseball.
We're not ending on that.
Hi, Menace Army. You know we love a little box, but I got a new and improved version. The P6 Mini, available on our website, menacesports.com, is a game changer. Every show, every game, every movie ever made, you get it all. All you have to do is buy the P6 Mini. It's small. Look at this thing, tiny. You can take it on the road, traveling. If you work, staying in Marriott's, hotels, plug it in, hook to Wi-Fi. You got everything. Every movie ever made, including movies in the theaters. Every baseball game. There's no blackouts. You can switch to whatever city. You can go through, literally, go to the baseball tab, and it just lists all the games. Pick the one you want to watch and watch it. And then also every show. I'm talking Netflix, Hulu, whatever, HBO Plus, Paramount. You won't have to, NFL Sunday Ticket, forget about it. You get it all for free once you buy this bad boy. Go over to menacesports.com. It's in our store, in our shop. It's also an ad right at the top. And if you use promo code Menace, because it's a pre-order, $50 off and free shipping. Use code Menace, menacesports.com, and get you a P6 Mini, the box. And you'll get everything you ever wanted. Cut the cord. Quit paying YouTube TV, Netflix, all the subscriptions. Be done with them. Be gone, subscriptions. Go get you one. menacesports.com.
I felt like I was like just in an insane asylum a second ago, dude. Fuck.
Yeah, I can't. This is kind of nice, isn't it? Quiet. It's beautiful. Chris, I can't say shit. It's glorious, isn't it?
Wait, I have the power over here too. You for long.
Oh,
what was that?
If I'm telling you right now, if Pat could have recorded Chris during that ad read, it was fucking epic.
Like freaked out. I'm like, oh, hot.
All right. Anyways, I'm getting texts. I mean, literally. Let's read my latest text here, Chris. Okay, I had to text you. Chris is insane. Judge is not a top 1 right fielder.
I would like him to tell me who was a better right fielder than. He's gonna say Acuna, and then my rebuttal is gonna be he's not healthy at all. Anyway, I don't even care. I don't care. Like, no, he's the greatest right-handed hitter of all time. Like, anyway, Ty Simpson.
Right, here you go. I'm gonna give you the top 10 right fielders. Ready? Wilyer Abreu.
God. Okay.
Mike Trout.
Pat, step in. If you don't step in.
Well, here we go. No.
That's number 10. Seiya Suzuki. Fernando Tatis at 6. Ronald Acuna at 5. Let's Corbin Carroll at 4. Kyle Tucker at 3.
Okay.
Juan Soto at 2.
Okay.
Aaron Judge at 1.
All right, there we go. I was about to say, what are we doing? I almost freaked out.
Well,
anyway, back to
according to defensive runs saved.
Can you save it? X Woba, X this. How about you X eat a dick if you think anybody's better than fucking Aaron Judge?
You said right fielder. I thought are we talking about fielder? Are we talking about hitting?
We could do X eat a dick percentage.
Oh yeah. Hitting doesn't matter if we're talking about right fielders, right? We're talking about being a right fielder.
That's what I thought, right?
None of those other right fielders can play center field.
Well, wait. So defensive runs saved, according to the Statcast metrics, Adolis Garcia is the best right fielder.
You can't even say his name right.
Adolis Garcia.
It's Adolis.
I thought it was Adolis.
All right.
No.
Anyways, back to football.
Anyway, Ty Simpson is on a visit with the Browns, and I hope, because you two raised my blood pressure, I hope the Browns take him at 6, and you guys scream in agony like I did off the screen.
If they take him at 6,
if anybody takes him at 6, somebody should get fired.
Yeah, no, I hope everybody keeps their job, and I hope you guys just have to.
Hey, at least we're not in New York. That's all.
Oh my God, Patrick, stop doing that! I
didn't do that time. He's framing me.
I'm gonna choose violence.
Hey, at least we wake up in a good city.
Okay. But yeah, Ty Simpson on a visit to the Brownies.
Yeah, I mean, I guess you got to do your due diligence, but I'm not a fan. Like, what are you wasting your time for? One, I don't think they should take a quarterback. 2, if they're going to take a quarterback, I hope it's not Ty Simpson. And 3, if they're going to take a quarterback, I hope it's not with a first-round pick. Like, if you're going to take if the Browns take a quarterback in the 3rd or 4th round, I'd be like, okay, you really liked him, think he has a shot, not fully sold on Shedeur. You didn't like spend crazy draft capital. I still wouldn't be happy, but I wouldn't be like pissed. But if they take Ty Simpson if they take him at 6, I'm out. If they take him at 24 or whatever, I'll be pretty pissed.
6 is unforgivable. 24 is kombucha. And then round 2, it's weird, but I wouldn't hate it. It is due diligence, but
if they take him at 6, that's like your wife fucked your best friend.
Oh God.
They take him at 24, got blackout drunk and kissed the guy at a bar. They take him in the 2nd round. She gave her number out to some guy at the bar. Right? It just progressively gets less painful.
Yeah, I disagree, because then it just makes the pick not even make sense, because you already got your project quarterback in the room in Dion Sanders. So you're wasting a 2nd, 3rd, 4th round pick, whatever it may be, on a project quarterback when you already have one, and there's so many team needs that it's like, why the fuck did you just waste a pick on someone that's a project when you have a project already in the room?
Pat, yes, you're absolutely right, but that's not an argument for wasting a 4th round pick versus 1st.
Well, my thinking is, if they're not wasting a 1st round pick, if they're taking Ty Simpson in the 1st round, they believe he could be a starting quarterback.
Right. And they would be wrong. And that would be even worse than if they took someone in the 4th. That's my point. Yeah, sure. If Ty Simpson works out, hindsight's 2020, you'll be like, oh shit, that wasn't a bad idea. But I don't think Ty Simpson is going to be a franchise NFL quarterback.
I think
considering their team needs, considering they have a quarterback who flashed, who showed promise, if they had the number 1 overall pick and Fernando Mendoza just is that once in a lifetime prospect, Shedeur has a chance, you still draft Fernando Mendoza, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, oh, he looks like he's a sure thing.
You draft him, or you get 4 first for that pick, because it's the going rate for the number 1 overall pick. And I also don't think Mendoza's, once in a lifetime prospect.
No.
I think he's.
But let's say Joe Burrow, like if the Browns were in this situation with Dion Sanders, exactly same roster, same situation, and they had the number 1 overall pick and Joe Burrow's coming out, you draft Joe Burrow.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck Shedeur.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? It's like you just have to.
You have to.
Like, you will regret it. People will make fun of you for 50 years if you don't.
Yeah, it's like the let's not pass on a Hall of Famer.
Yeah,
I don't think you have that issue passing on Ty Simpson.
No.
Colorado's first day of spring was 2 days ago, first day of spring practice, and they had a fight within the first 5 snaps of going live, or not live, but like thud or whatever. I don't know what the fuck they do early on, but they have helmets. There was a fight. Fights early in spring are a big deal or no?
No, fights happen. Every team, every year, every team I've been on, fights happen. And I know people are like, "Oh God, Dion's program's out of control." Like, every fucking program has fights. What do you mean? I guess the fact that the clip made it out to the internet is the only question I had. Like, maybe that was during the media availability. I don't know, but I don't have any problem with it. It's competitive as shit. Listen, football is a fucking violent physical sport, and it's competitive as shit, and it brings out the competitive juice in you. If there's not a tussle every now and then, your team sucks. They have no fire, no competitive nature. Like, it happens.
I guess, like, for me, my belief is, after, a season doesn't go how you want, all this pent up whatever, if you don't get in a fight within the first week of practice, I'm looking at you like, okay, is there any edge on this team?
Yeah.
Like, where's the edge at?
Like, everyone has watched Joey Galloway on TV, right?
Yeah.
You could tell, highly intelligent, great dude. I mean, doesn't drink, great father. Like, he is a model citizen. And I can confirm that because I actually know the guy. He told my room in practice, in the NFL, if a corner held him, like the very first time that corner held him, after the rep, he'd look at him, he'd say, "Hey, if you ever hold me again, I'm going to knock your fucking teeth out."
Mm.
I mean, that's just what football is.
Mm-hmm.
I have no problem with it. And actually, when I saw the clip, I was like, "Oh shit, Colorado might have some shit to him this year." Like, I went the other way. Some people are like, "Oh, Dion's program's out of control."
Lost control.
Oh, yeah, I'm sitting there like, "Okay, Colorado, we got a little fight in us, huh?"
And I like their quarterback. I'm curious to see what Juju Lewis is going to do. I thought for sure, dog, he was a transfer candidate, right? Like, top quarterback in Georgia as a high schooler. Probably a more prestigious high school career than Trevor Lawrence and than Justin Fields. And I don't really say that lightly. I mean, a kid who against Caleb Downs' team threw for 500 yards in the state championship game, like was absolutely balling. Like that's a really good player. And his final four schools were USC, Georgia, Indiana, and Colorado. And I wondered if he would leave Colorado after the year to go to Indiana. But Indiana was really set on toughness and set on what they saw on tape. So they went with the Josh Hoover kid. So I do think, though, this will be his last year. I thought that, like, once Seton hit the portal, Juju Lewis would also hit it. Because your left tackle hits the portal, like your franchise left tackle, and you know how bad Shador's offensive line is. Why would you stay, I guess? But he stayed. He hung out. So we'll see how it goes.
It's going to be interesting. Colorado's kind of in a case study year, right? Like, obviously, Dion took over. No one thought they were going to be good, right? Because they were so fucking epically bad. And they went 4-8 in his first year. And then in second year, went 9-4, went to a bowl game, ended up losing the bowl game. But they had Shador, Travis Hunter, the number 2 overall pick. Like, they were loaded. And then everyone, myself included, was like, all right, what does post-Shador prime program look like? And they went 3-9 last year. It's like, all right, can he actually do this? Like, he's out here hiring his friends. Warren Sapp comes in. Now Warren Sapp is gone. Like, is Dion actually a football coach? That's what we're trying to figure out here. I mean, I know it says head coach, but, like, this shit is not going well in Boulder.
Yeah, and like also he's like doing all the health stuff, so he hasn't really been there that often. Zach, I do have ESPN and Bill Connolly ranked the pre-spring top 10 quarterbacks in the Big Ten. J.R. Rhodes put this graphic together. I want to throw it up on screen. Number 1, you've got Julian Sayin. Number 2, Jaden Maeva. Number 3, Dante Moore. Number 4, Josh Hoover. Number 5, Bryce Underwood. Are you surprised that heading into the spring that Bryce Underwood is a top 5 quarterback in the Big Ten?
I literally told Pat, I'm looking at the list. I'm like, that's pretty accurate. I mean, I can't argue with any of them until I got to Bryce Underwood. I was like, Bryce Underwood over DeMond Williams Jr. is kind of crazy.
It's
like, and I see the talent. I guess it's of the assumption that, one, he's got an actual football coach, not a gooner. He's got a position coach. It is year 2. He has a lot of experience and a lot of learning opportunities from year 1. Maybe it's probably a projection because his talent is incredible. So, but it's hard for me, having not seen him play really well at quarterback, to put him over DeMond Williams Jr. After that, Pat and I were going through it. It's like, holy shit, who are all these guys? Like Colton Joseph.
Yeah. Calandria is the Corey Dennis kid. Yeah. I like Rocco Becht, man. Like, I think that Rocco Becht is going to be in that 6 to 8 realm. And honestly, like, I would probably take Rocco Becht to quarterback my team over Bryce Underwood, because I don't think Bryce Underwood is a quarterback. I think he's I think
the most shocking thing about not shocking, it's deserved, is that former 5-star prima donna, fucking $2 million man, private jets to come on an official visit, Nico Amaleva is 12th in the Big Ten.
Yeah. That's crazy.
Fuck around and find out. Fafo, bitch.
Fafo really got his ass, dude. Aiden Childs was almost a 5-star. His comp coming out of high school was CJ Stroud. He ended up at Northwestern, and now he's there with Chip Kelly, which that is a fun thing to look at, but they'll be ass. Malik Washington, freshman year last year, was really good.
Yeah. I think he's got a chance. Loxley's, I'm telling you, people don't want to believe me. Maybe it's my Alex Grinch slander, but Loxley's a good football coach. Watch out for Malik Washington.
Dude, and Malik Washington, I think, had a better freshman year than Underwood, didn't he? Or am I tripping?
Probably. I mean, that fucking like being the world's tallest midget.
It's a pretty fucking low bar.
Yeah, it's like being the world's tallest midget.
Yeah, dude, threw 3,000 yards, 17 touchdowns, 9 picks. And then what'd you do on the ground, young man? Oh, not really. I mean, you had 164 against Rutgers on the ground. So you're a 73-yard touchdown, bro. He's a great athlete, too. But the sack.
He is. Former 5-star, if I'm not mistaken, right?
I think he was right on the cusp. I think maybe Riles had him as a 5-star. I mean, that was a big gift for them. They spent a lot of money to get that done.
Hell yeah. I think he's got a chance, man. Year 2.
Yeah, dude, good player, bro. Yeah, so 54. So he was like right on the cusp of 5-star. He shouldn't have been playing a year ago, but he balled out.
Yeah.
Thoughts on Dante Moore being 3rd on that list?
It's funny. I like Dante Moore a lot. I don't hate him being thrown on the list. I think that I would take him over Julian Sayin, though. And that isn't based on like who's a better pure thrower of the football. It's based on like, I think Julian Sayin colors inside the lines.
I just don't know what it's based on. What's it based on? Like Dante Moore had a higher completion. I'm not worried about Julian Sayin. Julian Sayin should be one, I think. I mean, he led the country in completion percentage. Like I'm the biggest critic of Julian Sayin, but he should be one, right? And you go to that 2 spot, Jaden Maeva over Dante Moore is crazy to me. Dante Moore had a better completion percentage. They both threw 10 picks, which is not good at all, but they both did it. So there's no differentiation point there. Dante Moore threw more touchdowns. I guess Jaden Maeva was a little more productive. I mean, 8.6 yards per attempt for Dante Moore, 9.1 for Jaden Maeva. I just don't know. Like
Maeva's got his OC again.
Yeah, I mean, Maeva had a first-round receiver. Oregon did not.
Yeah, but I guess the other part of it is like Maeva is keeping his OC, and do you wonder, like, is Dan Lanning going to be able to go 3 for 3 at OC? Probably. And you lose Sadiq too.
Yeah, Sadiq was a big weapon for him. But I mean, at every analytic, like deep balls, Dante Moore. Intermediate balls, Dante Moore. Throws 0 to 10 yards, Dante Moore. Shit, even behind the line of scrimmage, Dante Moore. Like every throw you have to make, Dante Moore was better. So I guess it's just projection season.
Yeah, I guess maybe they think Maeva has more room to grow, which would surprise me. I don't know. I guess my only thing on that was like, I don't like Julian Sayin colors inside the lines too much. Everybody else in that list in that top 5 doesn't color inside the lines exclusively.
Yeah, that's
true.
I
mean, just like in terms of creativity. Also, wait, throw that up one more time. Where was Josh Hoover on that list?
He was 4th.
Oh, okay.
I mean, Dante Moore has an 18% higher completion percentage under pressure than Jaden Maeva. He has a better completion percentage against blitz, better yards per attempt. Like I don't think it's even debatable. I think they're both really good, but I think a pecking order in the Big Ten, based on last year, is Julian Sayin 1, Dante Moore 2, Jaden Maeva 3.
But I guess I can understand Bryce Hunter. Yeah. No, I mean, what about Hoover? Where's Hoover in comparison to all these dudes, though?
I mean,
you have to go 2 years ago.
The thing with Hoover is you're going to get the Signetti bump, right?
Yeah, but like Josh Hoover in general was like really productive. He's been really productive.
Yeah, but also stat wise, it's like, all right, well, you went against the Big 12 defenses versus Big 10.
Yeah, that's absolutely it. But he was still.
I mean, as far as like PFF just passer grade, he's the 4th behind Julian Sayin, Dante Moore, and Jaden Maeva last year.
Yeah, I mean, he took a step back in 25. 24 was his magic year.
Yeah, threw 13 picks last year.
25 was the year we fell in love.
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't that much of a fall off though. Completion percentage was almost the same. Just the yardage took a deep hit, but
yeah, the yardage took a hit, and he added more interceptions.
Yeah, just 2 more though. I mean, he threw 11 picks 2 years ago.
Yeah, 24, I just fell in love with him. So
it's solely Signetti bump, right? I mean, like how good was Curtis Rourke at OU? It doesn't matter. He's with Signetti. How good was Mendoza at Cal? Doesn't matter. He's with Signetti.
Well, I guess like sliding scale wise, like Mendoza was better at Cal than Rourke was at OU, and this kid was better at TCU than either of those kids. So it's like, what are the limitations of the bump?
So this is Aaron Rodgers.
Gee whiz. But all right, commercial break. Me come back. We'll chop it up.
The one thing we didn't talk about on that list is amazing. Why does Iowa's quarterback always sound like, that's Iowa's quarterback?
Yeah,
Brown Hecklinski.
And I feel like I could pick him about a lot.
Brown Hecklinski.
I have no clue. I think they just have the same
Polish guy that just came off the fucking plane.
Dude, it's just the same quarterback. They just like keep they put a bunch of alphabet letters in some soup, scramble it, put on a jersey, and say no one's gonna
literally. If it was fucking like Luke's playing Scrabble.
Yeah, literally.
All right, let's get a commercial. We'll be right back after this. Our whole goal here is to level up, and that's why we handpick our partners. It's no longer reading reads that I don't want to read, and this one hits as close to home as you could possibly hit, and that is Awaken 180 weight loss. Amongst the journey, our journey with Awaken 180. I mean, I'll show my journey. Here's my journey before and after Awaken 180. It took me 3 months, lost 30 pounds, and the difference is very obvious, right? I didn't even work out during my 30-pound weight loss and started hitting the gym after I went on maintenance. Awaken 180 is a game changer. They deliver 4 of your 5 meals a day. They a very detailed, personalized plan because they give you a one-on-one coach. You meet with your coach every week. They also send you a scale. You can't cheat on this program. They send you a scale. All that data goes to your coach in the Awaken 180 app. It's never been easier to lose at minimum 5 pounds a week. I lost over 30 pounds. I think 32 pounds in 6 weeks. And then my brother signed up. Guess what he lost? 33 pounds in 6 weeks. It is a home run. It works. And all you got to do is spend a little time and go get a consultation. Awaken180weightloss.com. Sign up for a consultation and just invest in yourself. My life is entirely and completely different because of Awaken 180 weight loss. It's a game changer. Forced accountability, everything catered and just handed to you. All your meals right there. Open them up and eat them. It's so easy if you just commit to do it. Go to Awaken 180 Weight Loss and get a consultation because guess what? Your health insurance might cover it. And if not, if you have a flex spending account, HSA, you can use that to pay for it. Go get a consultation and change your life, Menace Army. You won't regret it.
We're back.
There you have it.
Question for you and for Pat and for the chat. All things equal, you had to hire a new head coach for the next 5 years. And those between Dan Lanning and Lane Kiffin. Who are you hiring?
Dan Lanning.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I think he's had more success than Lane Kiffin. I've studied both teams since they both got to both places, and it's just Dan Lanning's teams are more well coached. They're more fundamentally sound. I think they're just better football teams in general.
Brett Bielema got asked about roster costs, and he said there's quite a few teams in the Big Ten alone that operate over the $30 million mark. Competitively, to do that at half the value, it's not going to work. I'm here to play as long as it's all the same game. Is this him whining, or do you think he has got a good point and think maybe looking for a way out to go to the
I think he's complaining because he's not at a blue blood. He's not at a big dollar school. But it's like, hey, fat fuck, go fundraise. Like, this is the name of the game. It is the same game. Some coaches some coaches raise more money than others. And I'm sorry you're at Illinois and they don't donate as much. It's not my fucking problem. This is part of the game now. It is fair. It's absolutely fair. Go inspire people. Like with Indiana and Kurt Signetti doing what he did. It's like, shut the fuck up. It's possible. You mean to tell me that Illinois couldn't have signed all those transfer portal kids that Indiana did? Of course they could have. Indiana just hit. They evaluated well. Like, there's no excuse. With Indiana beating everyone last year, it's the same game. Everyone's playing it. Go win.
No, I agree. And honestly, like, I wanted to agree with him in some form or fashion, but you can't say this the year after Indiana wins it all.
Right.
You just can't.
No.
Because truth be told, you probably had similar talent on your roster, and you had this, like, Indiana and Illinois operate with this. Were operating, not anymore. It's different now. They were operating the last 2 years with a very similar NIL budget. And Illinois puts out more players in the NFL than Indiana had been beforehand. And like, I liked Illinois as like a dark horse team to make the postseason. They dropped some games they shouldn't have, but they had the quarterback, they had the D-line and the O-line. They had good receiver play, but the pieces they were missing, they didn't go get out of the portal. So for me, it's like you could say that if Texas Tech wins a national championship. But Indiana in your own conference just won it. And guess what? You recruit against them. You're in the portal against them. You share a lot of the same kids in high schools that you're both at. You literally have talked about how you bump this Signetti on the road all the time.
And also, Chris, the other side of this is, what are your school's expectations? Illinois never made a playoff.
Yeah.
So let's not talk about, NIL this, NIL. Like, I have no problem with what Brett Bielema has done there. And for him to say this, it's like, what are you talking about? Like, one, Indiana just did it, so you could have done it, and you still can do it by paying way less than other people. But my issue, the coaches that, because Bert Bielema, if they go 8-4, 9-3, don't make the playoffs, people will be like, "Fuck yeah, dude, we were 9-3."
Yeah, literally, nobody's asking them to do more.
No, fat ass Bert, you're good. I don't know what you're complaining about. The one that I can't fucking stand to listen to complain is Steve Sarkisian.
Yeah, I agree.
Like, buddy, you bought and paid for the number one recruit ever. His fucking daddy and uncle, or his two uncles, are in the Hall of Fame.
Mm-hmm.
Like, two of the best ever to play it. You have a roster that was estimated valued and cost them $40 million last year. And you went 9-3 and missed the playoffs. For him, I mean, Bert shouldn't complain because There's nothing to complain about. You're Illinois. But when Sark was complaining about not making the playoffs, it's like, dude, if you don't shut your $40 million roster having ass the fuck up.
This is the best day of my entire life.
Why?
Pat, did you hear that?
What?
He said you paid all this money for the number one recruit, and his uncles are two of the best to ever play.
Oh,
Okay,
yes.
there we go.
I got it.
I mean, you have to. Like, Eli Manning was an above average quarterback, and
No.
and he's retarded. Like, you got to give him so much credit. A retarded human being was an above average quarterback.
No. He said it. He said it in 4K.
How do you not give credit to that?
His uncles are two of the best to ever play. Oh my
It'd
god!
be like if a blind man had over 50% completion percentage. You're like, fuck, he's goated. I mean, he's not very good in the big picture, but he's goated.
No, I can't even hear what the fuck you're saying. That just made my year. That was awesome. Nobody else caught it. Pat's down with his head down. I'm looking up, like smiling ear to ear, like I could cry. Oh, I love Eli, dude. I really do. I love him. Sorry, I'm emotional right now.
Jesus.
GMs are coming out and talking about the most expensive roster in the entire sport is by far and away LSU. LSU hired a new coach, and I want to ask you, what should the expectations be year one? Does he, like, with this kind of roster, are you already starting your seat a little bit warmer, or is that not a thing right now?
Dude, Cignetti fucked everyone.
Mm-hmm.
They just, stole Lane Kiffin from interconference rival Ole Miss, handed him $40 million to construct the roster. They expect to win now.
Mm-hmm.
They're paying the coach. They're paying the kids. They're going to, if they don't make the playoffs this year, 2026, they're going to be looking at him like, what the fuck? I mean, between his salary and the players, it's over $50 million invested in being a playoff team.
Which is absurd, by the way.
Absurd.
Because at least like Texas Tech, they're going to be over $40 million, I believe. But their coach is not making that kind of money because they went and grabbed a high school coach and kind of brought him up. But for LSU, the boosters to pay the buyout, to get you, to then turn around and give you every cent they have, over $40 million, to the point where other GMs in your own conference are like, oh my God. Like this, some of the quotes, like some of the stuff you're hearing is like, when you were in on a kid and LSU comes knocking, don't waste your time. They're going to triple your offer.
Yeah. Well, and here's the reality of it, right? The top end of college football, when you're just talking about just salaries, we're in the $65 to $70 million range, right? When you talk about head coach, assistant pool, and players. Those are salaries, right? If you're looking at a company, you'd say, all right, there's a CEO, there's the vice presidents, there's a CFO, all those guys, and then there's the employees. The total salary budget is around $65 to $70 million at the top end. How long do you think it's going to take for that to hit 100?
God, like 3 years,
Isn't
4
that crazy?
years.
Schools are going to be shelling out $100 million just on salaries.
Yeah.
That's not food. That's not travel. That's not
Facilities.
gear. No. Just salaries for nothing, basically, just to have those people do their jobs. $100 million.
I mean, could that be the pressure to pool and try to like up the TV deal because they know where they're heading and they only want the schools that are going to drive the ratings up in this pooling thing together? Could that be a part of it? I mean, because if you think about the numbers, and I am trying, Zach, to learn more about it. It is so fucking confusing, and I'm hoping to talk to somebody about it this weekend. But I'm trying to think about why schools are sending people to go meet about this pooling, even though they don't have the support of the conference. I'm trying to figure out why. And that could be why.
That could be why. I think the other thing that it could be is intel, right? Like, hey, they're meeting about this. If this is going to become a thing, we should probably know everything we can about it. Like, go find out what they're talking about. That's the only thing I can think of, unless it's going to be all tiered revenue splits and percentages. And the only way that Ohio State would be on board is if they're going to make more money. They're not going to be on board if they make less.
Well, and I think they would only make more money if like 24 really big dogs opt into this. Because it sounds like, and fuck, dude, I don't even want to make a mistake with it, but it sounds like the TV rights during the games that have both pooled would just be part of almost like a separate deal. So like you wouldn't be on the TV rights deal if it's fucking like Akron versus Ohio State, but if it's two pooled together, it's almost like a sliding scale for money.
Yeah.
But scratch that. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. I'm not smart enough to understand what I've been reading and listening to. Brian Kelly said he's open to coaching again if the right situation arises. I need to stay in the game. If the right situation comes about and I'm ready, I'm certainly going to entertain that. Now, he's legally obligated to search for another job as a stipulation of him receiving the buyout. So I think he's saying the right things, but I don't think he intends on coaching.
I mean, who knows? You never know I think he will. I mean, Brian Kelly, college football coaches, when they reach that type of stardom, they're ego driven, right? You just can't avoid it. I've seen it time and time again. I mean, friends of mine that go on to become head coaches change. Like they just change. And I mean, I've talked about it with Ryan Day, Tom Herman, like you name it. I've talked to a lot of current head coaches about it. That it's people joke about it. It's like you take a pill, like the Matrix, red pill or blue pill. Like they just become a head coach and they take a head coach pill. And it's like, who the fuck are you? What happened to you? Who are you?
What happened? Yeah,
it just happened.
The version.
So Brian Kelly just went from the winningest coach in Notre Dame history, Notre fucking Dame.
Yeah.
Pretty rich history.
Rich history.
To LSU, epic failure. I don't think he's going to let that be his curtain call.
Well, you know the timelines are going to match up. You know what it's going to match up for?
What's that?
How long is Whittingham at Michigan for?
Probably 5 years max.
I think it'll be 3 years, and his job is to clean the program up. It's going to line up for the image to be good, the football roster itself to be built in his favor. This just feels like it's lining up for him to be the next head coach at Michigan. That way you get, I think, 60% of your buyout money if you wait 3 years and then you're the next head coach. Come on, man. I think that's it.
I mean, you say that. Kyle Whittingham's 66, Brian Kelly's 64. It's not like they're
really,
yeah.
Bro. It's that fucking picture that Intrinsic keeps posting.
I'm just saying, like
that's
kind of the same phase of their career or their life, right?
Why does Whit look so much older? I know he's healthier than Brian. He has to be.
Oh my God, he has to be.
But doesn't he look older, or is it that Intrinsic picture fucking me up?
I think it might be the Intrinsic picture.
You know what I'm talking about, Zach? The one of him looking like Palpatine?
Yeah, I think he might have run that through AI and made him older.
Yeah, no, he definitely did. And honestly, I just want Michigan people to have to deal with Brian Kelly. I don't know why he feels so much younger. That's on me for not knowing ages. Zach, what first-year coach is going to have the biggest impact, do you think?
What first? Probably Kyle Whittingham. I mean, I think we just talked about him.
Okay.
I mean, how could you not pick him, right? Michigan just had a solid year, right? Considering
9-3, better year than LSU a year ago.
I'm saying they went 9-3, starting a freshman quarterback, true freshman, and their head coach was gooning.
Gooner.
He was messaging OnlyFans models at halftime of games, like he was fucking his secretary. I mean, Kyle Whittingham told Urban Meyer, like, this is crazy. Like, Bryce Underwood just basically didn't get coached his whole first year. Like, just that alone. Not even that Kyle Whittingham's a great coach, which he is, but let's just ignore that fact. How bad Sharon Moore and his program were is why it's Kyle Whittingham.
I agree. I think Summerall's a dark horse, though. I'm excited. I'm drinking all the propaganda. Did you hear what he said about Billy Napier?
No.
He said when the Florida job opened up, I didn't think they would hire a G5 coach from Louisiana again. And then the next line was, no disrespect, but I'm not Billy. like this is about to be real different. I'm like, oh, injected into my veins.
I'm just telling you, like after meeting him, it's like you could just tell.
You met him?
Yeah.
You got
like he just I've said it a bunch of times. Like when you meet certain coaches, they have a presence where you're like, oh, this dude's big time. Like he's fucking really good.
Dude, you could have fucking hit the button and made him like splooge some Summerall sauce all over his pants, dude. If you would have been like, you know who you remind me of? You know who I feel like I'm talking to? I worked for Urban here. I feel like I'm talking to him.
What do you mean? I walked in the building. I was like, man, what year is it? 2026? It feels like 2005 in this motherfucker.
Oh, get a little some raw sauce all over his pants.
He's like, oh.
I think I'm about to splooge. He would have went home and told everybody about that. He said, dude, like, he probably would have offered you a job.
Probably.
That would have been lit. I would have made you take it, bro. We would have took the operation there for a year.
That'd be so lit. Dude,
Oh,
I just love Florida.
Me too.
Such a great state.
Dude, I asked our Menace Generals, if you coached, who would you want your coach's comp to be? And Ben said Ted Lasso. Ben Hisley said Ryan Day. I may seem calm and corny and composed, but I can turn it up past the point of sanity when it's game time. And then Menace just said, you just admitted to doing cocaine. Neither here nor there. Question: seems like you're really down on Sayin. He definitely didn't have his best games when the Bulls were flying, but he hadn't seen that all year. Am I coping? The kid beat Texas his first game, went up to Ann Arbor and silenced them. I think he's a good quarterback. He is just like the anti-Chris Drew quarterback, and I think that is where a lot of my is from. And honestly, look, if I am selling stock on a quarterback, it means absolutely nothing.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Definitely don't take any weight in that.
Yeah, because the weight isn't about like how good I think you are. The weight is how much do I enjoy you. Pause.
Pause.
Right? Like that's what we're talking about.
Yeah.
Like I'm selling stock because I don't like watching you. Zach, were Saturday's fun with him out there?
Not because of him, really.
Yeah, like they just weren't fun. Like me being excited to watch Arva Reese play means my quarterback isn't exciting enough.
Yeah, and I mean, let's he beat Texas in week 1. Did he beat Texas?
No.
I mean,
Arvell beat Texas.
13 of 20 for 126 yards and 1 touchdown.
Yeah.
Did he really beat Texas? I know he did. I'm not trying to take anything away from him. And then, I mean, he definitely played, had more of an impact in the Michigan game, without a doubt. I mean, he threw for 3 touchdowns, 233 through the air.
Here we go. Think about this. Is this fair to say that in the biggest games of the year, he was never the best player on the field? Or never the best performance on the field? Obviously, Jeremiah Smith's the best player on the field. But look, in the Michigan game, you know who the best player was? Player of the game?
Bo Jackson.
Bo Jackson.
Yeah.
In the Texas game, player of the game? Cardell Tate? Or Arvo Reese?
And here's the thing, Chris. Like, did he lose them the Indiana game?
Probably.
No, I don't think so.
You don't think he lost in the game?
No. I mean, he was 21 of 29, only 8 incompletions, threw for 258, only threw for 1 touchdown. Like, the thing about Julian and why I'm down on him is because I see the talent,
mm-hmm.
and he utilizes all that talent. And so he has games like the Indiana game where it's like, damn, they lost by 3. If we had a field goal kicker, it goes into overtime. And Indiana was the best team in the country. So like, he didn't lose it for him, but he didn't go fucking win it.
Yeah.
And that's what he doesn't have. He doesn't have that fucking innate skill
mm-hmm.
or trait where he's a fucking go win the fucking game. Like, game on the line, 2-minute drill. You might have to fucking drop your nuts and throw your shit into a linebacker to get a first down. Fucking cook turkey. You ain't getting that first down in Ohio State.
Mm-mm.
Not last year. He doesn't. That's the only thing he doesn't have.
When I guess, like, and maybe this is not fair. It's like so like situation, like one singular snapshot in time. I think when someone asked me about the Indiana game, I say he lost it because of that. Because look, we knew we didn't have a kicker, but what we were down at the 6-yard line, and it's 4th and 1, and we call quarterback sneak. And what does Julian Sayin do?
Drops to a knee.
He took a knee.
He did his best Colin Kaepernick impression.
Yeah, like, brother, stand up. We need you.
Like, dog, no one is protesting police right now. Please move forward.
Like, why did you, like, literally, it looked like when you drop a pancake on the floor. And so for me, that, and maybe that's me being hard on him, but I don't, and I also, like, guys, I just want everybody to know, I mean, for everybody in here, all 700 people in here, your closest friends, and then our 100 over there at Rumble, I want everybody to know that, like, once spring starts, I'm propaganda Chris again. I just don't like Julian Sayin right now.
Yeah, I mean, who lost both games is the offensive line, which is why I'm on. You want to talk about down? I'm down on Tyler Bowen.
Yeah.
I mean, 5 sacks and 9 TFLs against Indiana, 5 sacks and 7 TFLs against Miami. The fucking offensive line lost both games, period. Julian didn't go win them, but the offensive line lost them.
Quick on the offensive line, Art Smith has made his first hire. They hired an assistant from the Falcons and the Steelers to come join him, who's an offensive line assistant. And look, offensive line NFL coaching, you want to give Bowen more help because I don't think he's an offensive line coach. To be honest, I think he's more of a recruiter. But Arthur Smith, the one thing I said is I want him to come in and really have a strong impact on the O-line, because if this team wants to accomplish any goals, the O-line cannot be the same as last year. And look, this year it's like the same personnel, except for with Ian Moore probably. They need grinded down in a real way. The unit that has the most to prove is the offensive line, and I think it's good getting some NFL acumen in that room. And Arthur Smith having someone who understands his offense, understands what he expects and wants from offensive line play, and he's been a grounded pound guy in with the Falcons and with the Steelers. So I just want to bring that point up because I think that was important.
Yeah, the offensive line needs to be better, or Ohio State ain't winning shit, period. Julian Sayin is good enough to win you a championship right now. He was last year too. Now, I'm critical because I'm always, we're always seeking perfection. If you're not critical, you're not seeking perfection. If you're satisfied, then what the fuck are we doing spring ball for, right? Like Julian Sayin was one of the best quarterbacks in college football last year. I think he has a chance to be the best quarterback in college football this year if he doesn't develop what I'm talking about. That doesn't mean I'm not going to be critical of the fact that he doesn't. I was critical of CJ Stroud. I was less critical, but somewhat critical of Justin Fields. Like, you always have to be critical, or else what the fuck are we doing? We're just like jerking off to a good player. Like, how about we talk about how that player could be even better? Fuck, I'm critical of Jeremiah Smith. Things he could do better.
No, I agree. No, you're on it. Let's get a commercial break, right? We have one more?
Yeah.
Two more.
Two more.
We missed one.
Yeah, my bad.
7 minutes ago. But we'll get one right now. We'll be right back after this. All right. I don't self-promote enough. People would say that I don't let people know what we got going on enough. So about our new box, the P6 Mini, over at menacesports.com. Promo code Menace, $50 off and free shipping. I already talked about Bourbon and Ball once a week, our film room breakdowns. But we have so much more going on, along with future growths that we have planned over the next month. Number one that I never talk about and need to, if you're listening on podcasts, there's a bunch of ads on the show. That's how we pay our bills, right? That's how I pay Pat's goofy ass. But if you want ad-free podcasts, $10 a month on the website, menacesports.com. All you do is you sign up for our lowest tier, the captain tier, $10 a month. It's literally like 40 cents a show. And there's a custom RSS feed. You click on it. It adds to your phone with all your other podcasts. And then you can listen to the show ad-free. You don't have to listen to the advertisements. That's one $10 tier. Obviously, the Bourbon and Ball, the film room, where you can watch 2 years worth of film rooms, 2 years worth of Bourbon and Balls, and join us live to sip on some bourbon and break down different football topics. And then the last one is our gambling tier. If you are a gambler, we have a handicapping team that puts out picks. If you're going to gamble, you might as well get some advice. They're phenomenal. And March Madness and pitching props are where we cook. So March Madness is about to begin. If you're going to be putting some moolah on the games, go get some help from some experts on the gambling tier, menacesports.com. Just check it out. Go to the website, peruse around. We also have message boards. We have a group chat, a bunch of stuff. Go check it out and support the show. That's all I'm asking. Support us. Pat needs a haircut. He can't afford one. Go sign up, menacesports.com. Check it out. I think I'm going to do Earl Little Jr. next on Tuesday.
Earl Little Jr. Dude, I've been stressed out about McClain ever since you talked about like the post safety thing for box safety. I don't know exactly know how to maneuver and
why does that stress you out, Chris?
Because it makes me feel like they're going to try to get cute and play the wrong guys.
I think Jalen McClain can play in the box.
Okay.
I think he can be, Timu Caleb Downs. I don't, you can't expect him to like replicate what Caleb Downs.
Yeah, no, nobody can be Caleb. I understand that. I guess I worry. You know what gives me PTSD?
What's that?
There was that weird era of Ohio State football where we had everybody playing the wrong position, and I get nervous about that. But if you think you can do it, I'm not gonna push back at all. Speaking about pushing back, the NCAA has filed an appeal in the Mississippi State Supreme Court against Trinidad Chambers in his preliminary injunction to play next year. The filing today claimed that NCAA members and athletes will be irreparably harmed, I guess. bad at words right there. And they are asking the courts to please respect and honor their eligibility rules. Do you think Trinidad Chambers ends up playing college football in the Big 2026? They started winning these, Zach. They did start winning these.
Yeah, I honestly don't think he will. But who knows? Who knows when it comes to a judge's decision? But what I do think is this is so epically fucked for the kid. Like he is in a. I mean, if they don't let him play, he has destroyed his future, his career. Like, was he going to try to jump in the draft real quick? Like, what does he do? Like Jamar chase it up and sit out a year and then go to the draft? I don't know what the answer is.
He probably, I mean, I don't know.
I don't either.
I mean, you're stuck. You're stuck. You're just stuck. Go play baseball.
I don't like. I think the kid should have applied for this right after the season, like he did. And if it gets denied, then he should have declared.
Well, the thing is that he's extending the battle longer than other people have.
Right. Like, I mean, Diego Pavia wanted to come back too.
Yeah.
He saw the writing on the wall that it wasn't going to happen. And so he went to the draft. Like Trinidad Chambers has really
elongated this.
He's banked on them letting him play. If they don't, he is screwed.
Yeah. Trinidad. Yes. Trinidad lost. Or not Trinidad. So Joey Aguilar won. Lost, then won, then lost again, and then left. Trinidad lost, then won, then lost again, and now is on his second fight for it.
Yeah, I just got a feeling it's not going to end well for the kid. I mean, one, I don't think he should be allowed to come back. I think time's up. Someone else's turn. Go test the pro waters. But
I'd agree.
I also think he's either ill-advised or an idiot for banking his entire football future on a court making a decision.
Dude, imagine if he has no tape and he enters next year's
loaded draft.
God,
loaded.
That's gonna be a horrible thing. NCAA is not playing around, and now we know the NCAA will also, like, if they end up winning this down the road, they're gonna like strip wins and all that, which I think is good. Good for them. NIL contracts are pushed back right now, and we're really backed up, and the college sports NIL clearinghouse is facing a lot of legal scrutiny because they're dealing with delayed approvals, and schools are using these delayed approvals as reasons why they cannot pay the kids, and rejected deals are putting millions of athletes and their money kind of in jeopardy and harm. A lot of these athletes have committed to go places for the sake of the money, and what's happened, their money's getting caught up in the clearinghouse. And there is a lot of frustration. And now I think the clearinghouse is going to get sued because they're essentially not withholding the money, but withholding the right for the NIL to be paid to the athletes. So just kind of an ever ongoing thing. And it's funny because like when the clearinghouse was on top of things, they're pushing out their numbers. The other part of it is the clearinghouse also is only getting like 1% of deals sent to them. So I don't know, like if you're an athlete, it's like, I'm not sending to the clearinghouse right now because why would I do that? They just hang things up over there.
Yeah. It's just this is the same problem that we have in all walks of life with the NCAA. They put up this system, right? And they say, all right, this is how we're going to operate. And then people don't do it and nothing happens. And you're like, cute system. What the fuck?
Mm-hmm.
Like if that's the system and that's how it has to work, why are we not punishing people that don't do the system? It's mind blowing. We all these things we talk about. Oh, we're going to have a salary cap, right? Rev sharing. You're allowed to pay $20 million. It's like, okay. And then teams are just doing outside NIL deals to get to 40. It's like, wait a minute. I thought it was 20 only.
Yeah.
Why put a cap on how much of the revenue, TV revenue, you can share with the athletes if it doesn't matter? Like no different than tampering. I mean, we know for a fact Miami tampered with Darian Mensah.
1,000%.
Like it's not even debatable. I think Miami would be like, oh, fuck yeah, we did.
Dude, they admitted it. They admitted it when going to court with Duke.
Right. And but that's illegal.
Yeah.
So are we going to do anything about it? And if you're not, don't say it's illegal. No, it's not. You're not punishing people.
Well, the issue is like every time they try to punish somebody, they just like get taken to court and their lawyers be getting beat the hell up. It's like
you know what tampering is now in college football?
Smoking weed?
No. driving 5 over. Because smoking weed, if it's illegal, they'll give you a ticket. It's not a big deal, but you get a ticket. But like going 30 and a 25, that's what tampering is. It's like no one's going to pull you over. You're speeding, but just a little bit. Going 27 and a 25, they're like, close enough. That's what tampering is now. It's like, I know they tamper. I know it's illegal, but like, come on. We don't have enough time to punish everybody that's tampering.
1,000%.
That's what cops say, right? Like, I'm not going to waste my time. The guy's going 27 and a 25. Like, that's such a garbage ass law. Oh, the limit, the speed limit. The word limit means max allowed is 25. But if you're going 27, fuck it. No big deal.
Dude, what is a recommendation?
Yeah, it's a recommendation. It's like tampering. They're like, hey, it'd be better if you guys didn't tamper. But if you do, we ain't doing shit about it.
What is it like?
Well, guess what? I want to get home faster. I'm going to speed a little.
Like you can get a ticket if you're in the left lane going to speed limit and not passing people.
Right.
Which is like basically if you're not speeding, get a ticket. It's nuts. No, you're right. That's a good way to put it. Let's go one more commercial break and then let's get Rumble Rants and we'll enjoy the weekend.
Sounds good. We'll be right back after this. It's that time of year, the off season. It's the transfer portal really gave us a gift because we always had this lull, right? Before spring ball, no practice to talk about, no spring games to break down. But we have the best way to keep your football fix satisfied. Bourbon and Ball every Tuesday night, 7 p.m. We sip on bourbon and break down all 22 film. That's Coach's film you can't find anywhere. And we're on a 7-week journey right now, breaking down Ohio State's transfer portal class. Week by week, we go player by player and see what are the Buckeyes getting. We did Christian Alliegro last week, Terry Moore this week. In the tank, we have Earl Little Jr., James Smith and Kua Rosau, Devin McQuoon, the slot. I'm really excited for the Kyle Parker film, LSU, South Carolina. Going to break it down. Will Kyle Parker be a starting slot? And what will the Buckeyes get out of him? It's beautiful because you get actual insight into how good they are, what's their skill set. And you know what we learned? Terry Moore, post safety. He's not a Caleb Downs type of safety. He's the complete opposite. So there's a bunch of question marks on what Matt Patricia is going to do with him. He's not going to play Caleb Downs' role. He's not a box safety. We learned that watching the game against Miami 2 years ago when he was an All-American. Go check it out. It's $25 a month. That's it. And we do one breakdown a week with an additional. Like I'm going to throw a second one out this week. We try to do a little bit more. We're back in the lab. MenaceToSports.com, Colonel tier, $25. Go sign up. And as always, this has always been the case, and I've never refunded one person. It's a money-back guarantee. If you sign up and watch the Terry Moore breakdown or watch the Christian Alliegro breakdown and don't think it's worth it, shoot me an email, Venmo, right back, money back. It costs nothing to find out. Go sign up and check it out. MenaceToSports.com, Colonel tier, Bourbon and Ball. We're cooking.
Boom. Patrick, welcome.
Dude, it's so refreshing to break down film because you really like the game I broke down 2024 Duke against Miami to watch Terry Moore because he was obviously hurt all year, 2025. And it was not the best film to watch. One, he got hurt in the game. That's when he got hurt. And two, he didn't do a ton. But there's like 10 clips where you went, I learned something. I learned something about him. Really good shit.
That's a fact. Let's get to some Rumble Rants. Braden, thanks for the one. Make it a opt-in option. If you don't opt in the lotto, then you are automatically disqualified from making the CFP. But everyone that entered gets 2 non-conference matchups, leaving 1 game for a warm-up game.
Yeah, I agree. I think it needs to be, it needs to be
regulated,
uniform. That's my biggest problem. Yeah, Penn State last year, we talked about it. They were 3-0, top 10 in every category. And you looked at who they played, you're like, what the fuck? Like that is garbage. And then you look at like Ohio State came out the gate against Texas. It's like, this is not we need to have some form of uniformity.
Jordy going shoot. Thanks for the 2. Just to make Chris mad, Aaron low leverage Judge equals Josh Allen. Both look the part. Both have the MVP. Both put up crazy numbers regular season. Both haven't sealed the deal in the big games.
Was that shit funny, Patrick?
It was fucking hilarious.
Pat loved reading that. That's the most.
That was so fun. I'll read it again just to make Chris mad. Aaron low leverage Judge equals Josh Allen. Both look the part. both have the MVP, both put up crazy numbers during regular season, both haven't sealed the deal in the big games.
2025 postseason, Aaron just had a higher batting average, higher slug, higher OPS.
You did it
No,
for one
shut the fuck up.
postseason.
No.
That's so cool.
Did they win the World Series?
Sorry, he doesn't play for the
Did they
Los
make
Angeles
it to the
Dodgers.
ALC, yes.
Sorry, they didn't play against Los Angeles Dodgers. If we want to talk about who's what and what's who, how about we talk about the little motherfucker with the short arms? How about we talk about little Jose Ramirez? What is he done in the postseason?
Aww.
What's his
All he
postseason?
had to do was catch a
What's
fly
his
ball.
What's his
Aw.
postseason? What's his what?
The Yankees
what
had
is-
all the momentum down
what's Jose
3-1
Ramirez's
in
postseason?
Game 5 of the World Series.
What is Jose Ramirez's postseason?
Aaron Judge dropped a easy.
Wait,
cannon
but
corn
what is
fly
Jose
ball,
Ramirez done?
blowing it all up?
Oh,
I'm
my
not sitting here
God.
saying
Hey,
Jose Ramirez is the best player in
Patrick,
baseball.
Patrick, get
I'm
closer
here
to-
listening
Patrick,
to
get
you
closer
try
to
to
the camera.
defend Aaron Judge.
Fucking ass. Jose Ramirez, what's his batting average in the postseason?
What did
Oh, good
I
God.
said nothing about Jose Ramirez.
Well, I am, because we're not going to do this. Aaron
you
Judge,
are because you were championing
Aaron Judge is the
earlier.
greatest.
I didn't champion Jose
Aaron Judge
Ramirez.
is the greatest hitter you will ever see in your life. You will ever see in your life.
I watched
Ohtani
Albert
hit
Pujols.
Whoa, Otani hit 100 and in the World Series, and nobody gives a fuck.
Well, we'll just let ChatGPT handle this. Shohei Otani is generally considered the best all-around baseball player in Major League Baseball due to his elite two-way ability, pitching and hitting. While Aaron Judge is often regarded as a superior pure hitter and offensive force, Otani provides unmatched total value as a hitter-pitcher, whereas Judge provides historic record-breaking offensive value.
Who's a better base runner, too?
Ooh, I don't know.
Does Judge have a 50-50 year under his belt?
Okay, I want you guys to both look into the fucking camera and tell me that Travis Hunter's a better player than Jeremiah Smith. Let's go. Go ahead.
He's not.
Exactly. Nobody can do it. That's what I'm saying.
What do you mean? Travis Hunter's not a true two-way player.
Okay. Better college player, Travis Hunter or Jeremiah Smith?
Jeremiah Smith.
That's what we're dealing with. Thank you. That's it.
It's apples to oranges.
What?
I mean, maybe not.
Apples to oranges. How about you shut the fuck up, Patrick?
Well, when Jeremiah Smith's not a Heisman winner and Travis Hunter is, I actually
no.
think better college player is Travis Hunter. He just can't do that in the NFL.
That's fine. If you want that, go for it. And I'll concede.
Shohei Otani is a better base runner than Aaron Judge, primarily due to his superior speed and higher stolen base frequency.
Why do you think that is, Zach? You don't steal bases when all you hit is
Because
home runs.
Otani has consistent. Don't say, because he hits home runs.
Yeah,
Shut
wait.
up.
Did Shohei not hit 50+ last year, too?
Shohei's never touched 60. And how about you touch some fucking grass?
Oh, this is fun. Should I read it one more time? That seems super.
Please don't. Can we move on?
If I see you at the grocery store, Patrick, I'm spitting on you. So watch out. But he gets you with the mean loogie, dude.
Elks, thanks for the one.
Oh, here's one for you, Pat.
Yeah.
So this analytic, and I'm not a big baseball analytic guy. You two are.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's a great way to evaluate an offensive weapon. Total bases.
That is not a good way to evaluate.
How's it not?
It's not. It's
The
not.
total number of bases you achieve.
Uh-huh.
Isn't that the goal?
But
To get to the next
Otani
base?
gets more at bats than Judge, so he's going to get more bases.
I don't know that that's even true.
That is 100% true.
Shohei Otani had 524 total bases last year. Judge had 518.
Okay, who played more?
All right, so durability. So who's got better durability?
Otani didn't pitch for a decade.
Wait, hold up. One hit with after having Tommy John surgery.
Yeah.
Brother,
He's not
that's
there icing a broken toe because he ran into a wall.
Aaron Judge didn't miss a game for that.
Spare me.
Oh my God, you play Nolan Jones in center field. You don't get to fucking talk to me. You know what the best analytic for offense is, Zach? It's run value, and MLB makes it available for everybody. Batting run value. And who do you think has the higher batting run value of those two?
I have no idea.
It's Judge. You know, I don't think Otani's never hit over 300. What are we talking about here?
I mean, Judge's career average is 294. So what are you talking about?
I'm saying Otani's never hit over 300 in a single year.
So what? Otani's in his career average is 282. Judge is 294. We're talking about like one hit a year. Like,
But it's like
we're really splitting hairs here. And the motherfucker is a pitcher too.
Brother, he literally didn't pitch for 3 years.
He had Tommy John surgery. What does that matter?
Who misses 3 years for Tommy John?
Like someone that doesn't want to have
Also
it
wasn't
again.
3 years.
Hmm?
It wasn't 3 years.
All right, batting run value. Aaron Judge 79, Otani 63. Oh, good God. It's over. Even if you factor in base running, the run value added is still significantly higher for Aaron Judge.
What about if you factor in pitching?
Right. That's the whole point here.
Well, no, we could also factor in pitching. I don't know how to switch it over. What the fuck is his pitching run value? Don't even care. I don't even care, dude. Like, he's the greatest. I don't know why we're meat riding for Otani playing on a super team. Like, awesome. He can never be Aaron Judge with a bat in his hands. Also, one ruin the integrity of the sport. Can you just read the next fucking super chat? I hate talking about Otani. Like, I hate Otani.
Elks, thanks for the one. I'm convinced Connolly doesn't know shit he writes about. He labeled Liverpool the number 4 team in Europe since the beginning of the year. Our manager is about to get fired because we've been playing like ass.
We don't care.
I cannot comment on that.
Coach Zach, thanks for the one. Who do you want your coach comp to be? Sir Alex Ferguson or Jim Tressel? Did it the right way in his image and carried himself in a way we haven't seen since. Professional and fun at the same time.
Now, I agree with everything that Coach Zach just said. But just to be devil's advocate, Tressel got fired for a huge cover-up scandal. Like, just saying.
Yeah, but that wasn't necessarily, as a coach.
No, but he said did it the right way, and
No, he did do it the right way.
He coached the right way.
Y'all don't know. All right, I'm gonna leave it. That is a Youngstown Mafia man. He knows how to make you think what he wants you to think about him.
No, Zach. Here's the other part of it. I'm about self-preservation over everything. To me, that's the pastor. Whatever he says goes.
Ohio diehard, thanks for the one. Still to this day, I'm mad my mom got a picture with Urban himself, man. I know no doubt being around him had to be legendary.
Oh, it was legendary. That's for sure.
OSU, thanks for the one. How did Urban's daughter Gigi end up at FGCU to play volleyball?
Yeah, she went to Florida Gulf Coast. Just recruiting. I mean, she obviously got offered by some smaller schools. Like Nikki went to Georgia Tech. Just how anyone ends up anywhere, right? Yeah, she got recruited to play college volleyball and had her offer list, visited, her top however many schools, and that was her favorite place. Have you ever been there? That's where I'm going to play volleyball.
Yeah. Coach Zach, thanks for the two. Players, staff, fans, hell, everyone didn't fear them. They respected them so much. They feared disappointing/disrespecting them. Can be an ass when needed, but wasn't the base setting.
I don't know what he's talking about.
I have zero clue what he's talking about either.
He's talking about Ohio State last year?
I do not know.
Me either.
Yeah, I don't know. Ohio diehard, thanks for the one. Bro, it's simple. If Julian drops his nuts this year and gets some first downs and the O-line plays better, we have the potential to win a natty. I don't know if we will, but God, I hope so.
Honestly, they just need to drop him off in the hood.
If the O-line gets better and Julian Sayin drops his nuts, they are winning a natty. It's happening.
Yeah. Rome, thanks for the one. Shout out to the nephew, number 2 in the country.
Hey, that's big money. Put some respect on his name. Jackson Dollar.
Big Jax.
Dude, he's a stud. Like when I told him the story several times, but when he was in town visiting Ohio State, Rome brought him over, him and his brother brought him over to whatever spot I was at. There was a day I won like $8,000.
Yeah, you were up.
And he walked in the door and I hit Cam and I goes, that's what they look like.
Yeah.
Like, you want to know what big time like national Division I recruits look like? They fucking look like that.
Dude, he might be too athletic to play at Ohio State.
At tight end, probably.
Literally.
He's like a monster, dude. Like I think he's a better athlete than Demarion Witten, who was like a halftime receiver.
Ohio diehard, thanks for the one. I honestly wouldn't be mad if McLean did take over Caleb's role at box safety. He wouldn't be the chosen one, but I'd entertain that thought.
I mean, he can thump for sure. I mean, I saw him get kicked out of a practice because he destroyed Kojo. What's Kojo up to?
I don't know.
You remember Kojo? That was your man.
Antwi or something like that? I have no idea what he's doing.
Down B, thanks for the 20.
He's a Colorado State.
There you go.
Oh, fuck.
8 catches, 48 yards.
Hey, balling.
Is that better than Julian Fleming's stat line at Penn State?
It actually is not.
No, damn. Never mind. Don B, thanks for the 20. Showing love as always. I appreciate you guys, even you too, Pat.
Look at that. We appreciate you, Don B.
Ohio Diehard, thanks for the 1. Hey, now, I don't care about Judge and Allen. I don't care about Judge and Allen. I've tried to believe in, but damn, one in life with his beautiful ass wife.
Hey, that's when you're really winning.
Oh, Josh Allen. I was like,
yeah. Hey,
yeah.
A millionaire with a hot ass wife. You won.
I've never seen Judge's girl.
Yeah, I don't know. Does he have a girl? Is
he? Remember, he had a kid last year, and then he went on that crazy run. Oh, she's adorable.
Ben's about to get Pat going big time.
Coach Zach, thanks for the 1. He protected his people. Ben Hartman, thanks for the 2. PA, Tom Glavine, Levon Hernandez, and Ben Zobrist. Some great players.
I hate Ben Zobrist.
You hate Ben Zobrist. That's fucking rich.
I'm literally looking at that. Tom Glavine, I know. I don't know who the fuck those other ones are.
Why do you hate Ben Zobrist, Pat?
Ben Hartman, thanks for the
1. Zach, do you know why he hates Ben Zobrist? I have no clue. Why do you hate Ben Zobrist?
It's a story for a different day.
No, I think he should tell us why he hates Ben Zobrist.
Why do you hate him?
I'd rather not start my weekend.
I just want to know what it is. I want
my own tears.
You can't tell me what it is. I really have no idea.
What did he do?
What do you think?
Take
a wild fucking guess.
I don't know.
All right. This one's going to get Pat going if he's not already going.
I'm just depressed now. Ben Harmon, thanks for the 1. John Sterling is better than Tom Hamilton. That's funny.
Dang.
That's a good joke to end on.
No.
That's a good joke.
No, I want to end on why you hate Ben Zobrist.
Wait, time out. How many what is it? Frick Awards does John Sterling have?
Well,
is John Sterling in the Hall of Fame? Because Tom Hamilton is. Boom. That's how we're ending the show. Zach
why is he not telling us why he doesn't like Ben Zobrist? I'm confused.
I'm waiting.
We're all waiting. We don't know. We don't know the lure.
Shut the fuck up.
All right. I'm going to find out right when the show ends because I have no fucking idea.
I don't even know what's going on.
Enjoy your weekend, Chris. Leave Pat the fuck alone. He's had a rough day. We appreciate you, Menace Army. Hey, go get you a box. MenaceSports.com. It's fucking awesome. And I'm going to Pittsburgh this weekend. I'm bringing it. Hooking it up to the hotel TV. Boom. Lickety splat. Hook it to Wi-Fi. You got everything. Netflix. You already got it all. Netflix, HBO, you name it. We got it. We here. We appreciate you, Menace Army. Menace.